Oh, how cute.
A pretty shabby stall. Doesn't look like anything's been sold here recently. Some boxes and cartons, they're all empty. The moving companies must have earned a fortune when the city was abandoned. They earned some good coin. They're firmly in goblin hands, and no one really likes to negotiate with them about prices.
That's funny.
A pretty shabby stall.
Wizard.
There are 2 signs on the door. One says Master Marcus's Magic Mage School. The other says back soon.
Yeah.
Both signs are covered in cobwebs. They must have been hanging there for days or even weeks.
Probably longer than weeks.
No one home.
Yeah,
The
no.
door's locked.
Aw. Okay. Let's check out this other stuff then.
A very dirty drain. The sewer should be down there somewhere.
Okay.
The cart is pretty overgrown. It obviously hasn't been moved in months. There's a sack on the cart. Something about the smell tells me it's probably full of rotten grain. Nothing for me there. A very dirty drain.
Okay.
What kind of name is that?
Boar's Head.
I've never been to a tavern with a more ridiculous name. But then again, I've never actually been to a human tavern before.
No, you haven't, obviously.
You hear a lot of bad things about rundown taverns. On the other hand, they're often the starting point of many a fantastic adventure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't had enough of those yet.
In we go then. Oh my god, there's people.
Have you got Form 12B for me?
Oh, the blue one.
No, it's just a green one. Hurry up. The post office is about to close for lunch.
Alright then.
You're going to the post office? Oh, I'll come with you. I need a delivery note and I want to send off a registered letter.
What are you doing?
What do you think?
You can see what we're doing.
We're playing.
Oh, damn, I've forgotten my ID card.
You can have a copy of your passport certified by a solicitor. Hang on, I'll mark the solicitor for you on the map.
What are you playing?
Oh my
The
god.
only true kind of game. A role-playing game.
And what is this role-playing game all about?
It's set in a fantasy world.
Totally without dragons, orcs, and magic.
But instead... Oh! Here, come over here.
So
We found the
basically
tax
this
inspector.
fantasy world is like
Wait
our
for
real
me. I'll
world.
be there in a sec.
Once I've got this stamp, I can finally conclude the fiscal year.
You
Yeah.
know what that means?
Tax office!
Oh my god.
And you really enjoy playing
Yeah,
the
their
game?
fantasy world that they're talking about is
Certainly.
our world.
You can escape the tedium of reality with all its magic and monsters. And you meet new people. It's not only us who play this game.
It's played all over the world.
There are 6 people currently online. Well, 4 if you don't include us.
War.
But one's just gone off to the toilet.
And when
This
when
is
is
sad.
the game over? When have you won?
1. There is no winner. Just like in real life.
The game has no end. You just keep on playing and... Oh! A traffic warden's wanting to write me a ticket.
Leave her. That's a hard quest series. You can try to lodge a written appeal and then you have to...
A
the
written
game never
appeal.
ends.
The DMV.
Might I ask you who you both
And
are?
court and stuff.
Of course. I'm Jack Smith, level 42 consultant at a medium-sized cooperative bank. But I want to retrain as a tax consultant with specialization in tax-effective investments. They have really fabulous skill trees.
Skill
And
trees.
I'm Ellen Skittles, level 40, local government officer. My bicycle's got a 3-speed gear.
I've not the slightest idea what those two are talking about.
That
Maybe
is
it's a role player thing.
too funny.
I meant, who are you two in real life?
Oh, right.
Uh,
I used to be a successful merchant. I had a shop here in town and lots of market stalls. Now all I own is that knackered old stall outside the door there. No customers, no business.
Then maybe I could buy something from you.
Yeah, great. Why, whatever.
Oh my god.
And who are you?
I'm Master Marcus, the local mage teacher.
You're the mage teacher. Could you maybe...
Shh, the game's started.
Oh my god.
And this device, what does it do?
What indeed? We type in our input and the machine shows us what everyone else is doing.
It saves our equipment and controls the characters that aren't being controlled by other players.
And how does it work?
No idea. That thing is linked to a server somehow, and that takes care of running it.
Wow.
Then best of luck in wherever.
Thanks for nothing.
You know, that's about the silliest game I've ever heard of. Why would anyone flee from their own world into a fantasy world in order to complete meaningless tasks?
Oh, thanks. Thanks very much for looking at me while you said all that. Jeez. Alright.
The shelves are full of dusty bottles and tankards. Some are still half full. Perhaps the owners had to leave town in a hurry.
I love how they did that, though.
From butterbeer to pumpkin juice to fire whiskey. It's all here, but I don't need any of that.
Aww.
Mum bottles apple sauce in jars like that back home. Ours are smaller, though.
Yum. I'll take that.
A wooden box full of tools, including, amongst other things, a saw.
Ooh.
Of course, the saw doesn't meet the gnome tool safety regulations and it's a tad rusty. Still, I think it's usable.
That's great.
Splendid two-pointer. Perhaps the inn gets its name from the boar's head.
Oh, what do you know?
These two use the same machine to play their strange role-playing game. My family would just love this. I don't understand what's being displayed there or what these two are entering, but the machine seems to be functioning perfectly. I don't understand.
Okay.
A door bearing a sign that says server's room, no entry. It says no entry. Now, just because I'm in a big town doesn't mean I'm going to turn into a criminal.
Yeah. Alright. Do you guys have anything else to
They're
say?
still involved in the game and I don't really know what I should ask them. They're still involved in...
Alright. Guess we're done in here for now.
A very dirty drain.
Okay. On to the next area.
Halt! Access only for authorized persons.
Shield Hand, are you the guard of the upper gate?
Dead right. And you don't have access to the upper town.
As I already mentioned to you at the outer gate, I must speak to the Archmage. It's urgent.
And as I've already mentioned to you, the guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures.
But why didn't you say you were the guard?
Well, I wasn't on duty, and you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. Anyway, it's much funnier this way.
It's like, oh, by the way, I'm that guard I was
wasn't
talking
so
about.
Sure about that. There has to be a way to get to see the Archmage. What would I have to do?
Only people with personal invitations from the Archmage himself are allowed in. Do you have an invitation?
No.
No, unfortunately not.
Well, there you go. Without an invitation, there's no way you'll ever be admitted to see the Archmage. But you could be admitted, of course. If you were a mage yourself.
Time to go train.
Mages are allowed to speak with the Archmage.
Naturally. He's the head of the order, after all. You know any mages by any chance?
Well,
No.
I'd like to be one myself.
And I'd like to be a dewdrop on a wood elf's butt cheek.
What the?
Really? Why?
Well,
What?
Look, only mages or people with invitations can get into the tower.
Why?
So I'd be able to see the Archmage if I was accompanied by a mage?
No, the mage would be allowed up, not you. But you could say, give a message to the mage.
But I must speak to the Archmage himself, and I have to give him something.
Well then,
Please
You
keep
must
your
be a mage
fetishes to yourself.
How do you know whether someone is a mage or not? Their magical aura? Or by the charisma and wisdom they radiate?
By their mage diploma.
Huh?
Every trained mage has a mage diploma. They can show it to me here, and then I let them into the upper
Yeah,
town.
so basically I'm gonna have
So that
to
means if I
train to
show
become
you
a
mage
mage.
diploma, I can see the archmage.
Or find a
Show me
diploma.
an honestly acquired mage's diploma made out in your name, and I'll take you to the archmage myself.
If there's no other way, then I'll just end up being the first magician in the Weathervane family.
The people who make
Good
this game
luck. You'll find a
seriously
mage
had to be
teacher
on
in a
weed
tavern.
or at least
Just see what he
drunk.
thinks of the idea.
So true.
How can I become an accredited mage then?
You? Not at all.
And how do others do it?
Well, there are mage schools. There's one just down the street. Master
Yep.
Marcus's magical mage
Time to
school.
go become a
But Master
mage.
Marcus shut up shop weeks ago. Now he spends the whole day sitting in the tavern playing some kind of role-play game.
I'm gonna get my mage diploma. Just you wait and see.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, right.
I got this.
Oh man, there's no way I can do a full course of mage training just to get into the Archmage's tower. Maybe the mage teacher will lend me a diploma, and once I've given up the ring, well, maybe I could really take a stab at it.
Maybe.
A basket. It belongs
Forge
to
that
Mr. Shield
diploma.
Hand. It
Yep.
contains the rest of his giant sandwich.
Pretty much. Back to town we go. Alright, let's see if I can get in here again, and if not, I'm gonna go into the thing and talk to him.
No one.
Then,
This must be the last market stall. Nothing more is going to be sold here as long as the merchant is still. This must be the last. Nothing.
okay. In we go. Talk to the players.
Excuse me,
Hmm?
Master Marcus. I need.
Shh, I'm playing.
Yes, but I urgently need.
Later.
But without a mage diploma, I can't.
Listen, I really haven't got time right now. My character's tax return is due. I've been playing towards it for days.
Not a prayer. I'm not going to get a blessed thing from Master Marcus as long as that game is running.
So, we're gonna go into the side room and break it.
No choice.
It's a monkey.
A hairy demon. He's operating a machine.
A hairy demon.
It says online, whatever that means. The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on. I guess it's a replacement chair. A small black container. It could be an inkwell. For save games. Sorry.
Can I take it?
The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge.
Oh my god.
The safe is locked, and there's no way I can crack it either. That service chair is a pretty rickety piece of woodwork. The waste bin is right under the slot in the machine. Strange.
Oh my god.
There are a lot of index cards in the filing cabinet. Each card bears a small table and a picture. The cards are sorted alphabetically. Let's see. Rare watering can, volume 5 litres. Used for geraniums, increases potted plant lifespan by 2. Epic folder, offers room for up to 16 forms. Slip-resistant suspenders, prevents sock slippage.
Oh my god.
These index cards seem to contain descriptions of all the items in the game.
That is a tiny little list for a game.
Now, let's see if we can annoy the demon.
Uh,
Whoa, that demon's fast. He must have amazing intellectual powers. The demon seems to be busy. He probably has to toil day and night just to keep the game going.
okay. So now what?
The demon might notice. He sure bounces around on that chair. The waste bin is empty. The waste bin is empty. He sure bound. Time for another go.
Eh. Oh my god. Saw the monkey. I wonder if I have to take the ink when he's busy.
It doesn't look like he makes many mistakes. If I want the players to quit the game due to technical problems, I'm gonna have to help out a little.
Alright, so let's try this again.
Time for another go.
Get the ink.
The demon might notice if I were to simply remove the chair,
That didn't work.
Oh, demon, hear my words. They call me Wilbur Weathervane.
No. Nothing.
As one might imagine, I didn't understand a single word of that.
So now what? So I had to distract him and do
The
something.
waste bin is empty. Time for another go.
I can.
If I were to simply remove the chair, the demon would...
Can I grab it now?
The demon might notice...
No. Hmm.
The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on. I guess it's a replacement chair.
I'm confused.
He's not really likely to let me saw that chair while he's sitting on it.
Oh, there we go. Saw the chair. Yeah, exactly. Alright,
Time for another go.
let's do this. Saw
Bad
the
idea.
chair.
I'm not fast enough. If I were to...
I'm not fast enough. Saw the other chair, maybe?
The server is so busy working that he won't notice a thing.
Alright, so we can saw this one.
The chair is still standing, but it should tip over pretty easily. I saw the base of the replacement chair. The chair will collapse as soon as someone sits on it.
Okay, so I sawed the chair.
He sure bounces around on that chair.
Now
I
take
wonder
the
there's
other
a
chair.
replacement chair within reach. The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge. Time
Alright,
for another go.
when the monkey's on. Alright, let's try that. There we go.
That would have hurt a being made of flesh and blood.
Hey, what's going on? Nothing's working. Has the server crashed?
The server crashed.
Oh, and I'm standing in a restricted parking zone right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I've just about had enough of this. You pay all that money month after month, the developers make huge profits, and still nothing works.
Sounds familiar.
All the is junk. All a whole load of totally outdated technology.
Sounds very
I've had
familiar.
enough. I'm writing a complaint. If they don't get their technical problems under control, then I'm out of here. Absolutely. Me too.
Excellent. It looks like all I have to do is ensure a second technical problem and the two will finally stop playing.
Okay.
The first complaint from the players landed right in the waste bin.
That's funny. So all the complaints just go into the trash. Oh my god.
The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact
Okay.
a terrible revenge.
So now what?
The first complaint from the... I think I've strained the database enough.
Alright.
He seems to have survived the crash well enough.
Can I use this with anything? No. So what can I do?
I don't trust all this technology. The way I see it, it's all... He seems to have survived the... He seems to...
Yeah, I don't see what else I can do.
The first complaint from the player...
I guess I'll leave and see what's up.
Excuse me. And playing pleasure still unimpaired?
To be honest, these constant technical problems irritate me.
Hey,
so-and-so.
Decryptor,
They
how's it
screw
going?
us for 1 gold piece a week, and that's with 6 players worldwide. Think about it. That's 6 gold pieces a week.
Oh my
You
god.
think with that kind of dosh they could buy some better technology?
Precisely, but it's still fun nevertheless.
Yes, just.
It's so funny.
Well then, see you.
Oh, hey, Scriff Boy. I'm doing alright.
This
Just,
machine is controlled by the hairy demon behind it.
I'm just
Somehow I have
having
to
some
disturb his
fun
work.
with,
The mage teacher and the merchant aren't
this
going to be
game.
much
It's
use
really
as long as the game
amusing.
is running.
Alright, so it looks like I do have to go back there. We'll figure it out. Because, yeah, I don't see what I can do.
He seems to have survived the crash. The first complaint from the players landed right in the
It's
waste
the
bin.
pro lurker. Hey, Bearded Bob, how's it going?
The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge.
So how am I supposed to take it? I can't do anything in this room anymore.
The first complaint... Excuse me. And playing
It was
pleasure
looking me, but it
still
never shows
unimpaired.
you as a viewer. I'm
To be honest, these
confused.
constant technical problems irritate me.
You think with that
Precisely.
Yeah.
Well then, see you.
Thanks for nothing.
What else can I do?
A very dirty drain.
I don't know. None of this stuff works. Oh, wait a minute.
Those bugs are sure to be still there.
Bugs.
Yep, there they are. Okay then, I'll collect some of those bugs in the jar.
Yes, there we go.
Done.
Just remembered about them. Maybe I can use the bugs for the, what's this called? Bearded Bob, I use Stream Jumper, so this way I can help support a bunch of other people that are live and stuff. And when you don't have the stream video open itself, then it doesn't count me as a viewer.
Let's see.
Go Beatles.
Ah!
Oh, What's going on
Hey there,
now?
Leo. How's
The
it
server's
going?
gone crazy. Completely buggy.
Oh, thanks for the
That's
host.
it. I can't be bothered anymore. I'm checking this heap. They'll suffer the consequences for what they're doing. Right. Well, I'll give them one more chance.
No.
But just one. It's not like we couldn't stop if we wanted to.
Oh my
We
gosh.
could, but we don't want to. Too right. Except if they don't get to grips with their problems. Then it's over. Write that to them.
No way! What will it take to finally get those two to stop playing?
Seriously.
And that makes 2 complaints in the bin. Those 2 aren't going to take much more of this.
She's everyone's lurker. Yeah, I do a lot of lurking.
The demon might notice.
Okay, so now what am I supposed to do?
The server seems to be bug-free again. At least he's back to
Bug
working as
free.
usual.
Haha.
The server.
Uh. Actually, I should talk to them before I head out.
Excuse me. Why are you still playing in the face of all these technical problems?
Let's see what happens.
Honestly, I'm fed up with it.
You just want to play in peace, and time and again the technology screws it up for you.
I really can't be bothered with it anymore. If there's just one more disaster, that'll be it as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, come on. Let's go and see if anything's happening at the driving license issuing
Oh my God.
office.
If we have to.
That's
Wouldn't you rather
hilarious.
just quit playing?
Maybe you're right, but I've just got to fill out this form. And then I must get a new cleaning cloth for my glasses.
And we need to go and pick up the rent subsidy certificate down at the Citizens Residential Registration Office.
They're
Right. But then we can extend
playing
the
a
note period at
fantasy
the library
game
while we're at it.
that is
Maybe
our
one of the
real
books is
life,
even overdue.
basically, right now.
I fear I have to ensure there's a 3rd technical problem. Well then, see you.
Alright, so what can I do for a 3rd technical problem?
This machine is controlled by the hairy demon behind it. Somehow I have to disturb his work. The mage teacher and the merchant aren't going to be much use as long as the game is running.
Alright, let's see what I can find. Wonder if I can use the bunny.
This must be the last market stall the merchant. Nothing.
Oh, just thought I'd give you some loots. Have a good one. Thank you so much for the tip. I appreciate it.
I don't really know what kind of tree.
Bunny!
Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit.